Uh, it is getting cooler and cooler in the mornings. Maybe you're thinking of starting a new walking or running routine. If you start now, you might even be able to walk the 3TV Mollen 10K or even the half marathon in a couple of months. Wouldn't that be cool to be prepared for that now? But if you start and suddenly find your feet hurt, your legs might start to be sore, you get a little bit discouraged and you start to slow down, Dr. Art Mollen is here with what you can do to start to prevent injuries and prepare properly, Doctor.
Yeah, no question about it. You know, if you're a beginning runner, you're running a 5K and this is their first race, and a lot of people do that, and this particular race has probably more 5K starting people than any other race, and so you won't be alone out there. And some of the major things you want to do is pace yourself and also take your heart rate. Heart rate is simple. Take the number 220 minus your age, you times that by 70%. So say for a 50-year-old guy, you know, who's out there running, or gal, you know, who's out there running,
sure, you
know, basically they take that number, you know, and you're going to get to somewhere around 170, and then you multiply that by 70%, it's going to be about 120 beats a minute. And if you pace yourself at that rate, that's going to be a way that you can control your running and not get out of breath and just basically be able to finish that type of race. So pace yourself in the beginning. You know, a lot of people just don't do that, and they run too fast, too hard, and that's the reason they get into trouble. So for a lot of other people, you know, we often hear about stretching, you know, in order to prevent injuries.
Right.
And every runner will tell you at some time in their running career they've had an injury, you know, so it's just commonplace. So for the beginning runners who are out there, and if they want to really prevent these injuries, you'll have a running threshold. So say you run about 10 miles a week right now, but you want to train to run that half marathon. So what you want to do is increase your mileage by no more than 10% a week. So say you run 10 miles a week, increase it the next week to 11, the following week to 12.
Don't want to overexert yourself.
Yeah, that 10% is really a good thumb
threshold, if you will.
You know, and keep with that. The other thing is try not to run on a lot of hills, because that's going to give you a lot of injuries, and try to run on flatter surfaces, and also run on softer surfaces. So if it's a choice between running on concrete or the asphalt, you want to pick the asphalt. Running on dirt is the best. We have a lot of canals here in Arizona, Ryan, so that's where a lot of people like to run, and so running on the canal is really good.
And nutrition and hydration, for me, hydration is paramount. I mean, if you go out there dehydrated, you're in trouble.
Yeah. The other thing for a lot of people, they'll be out there, they want to try something new, they're running a race and they'll pick up some Gatorade or Sportaid. That may not be the best thing for you, because if you're out there and you haven't had that before, that could give you stomach cramps and things like that. So yes, you want to drink water before you run, you want to drink water after you run, and then the other thing is reduce your stride. If you're trying to lengthen your stride, you're going to get injuries. So the other thing I really like is cross training. So you might want to swim, you might want to bike, just to strengthen the antagonistic muscles to the running.
The whole body is prepared for that distance.
I think that's going to give you a better body balance in terms of your muscles.
We got a little bit of time left. Let's talk about the race, that 10K. When is it, and how can people get involved?
Yeah, it's Sunday, and it's November 5th. It's a 5K, 10K half marathon. We have a 1-mile fun run for the kids. Under the age of 12, they can come out there and participate. You can go to phoenix10k.com, and you'll find our website. You can register online, and we're going to look for everybody. Brandon Lee and Kim Patero.
All the 3TVers get out there. That's right.
They're running the half marathon, and we just signed you up for the 10K, because you're going to be the 3TV representative.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Art. Looking forward to it. All right.